All right, so the vehicle is just about done. There are a few changes that I definitely want to make. It's really dark. It's hard to see. What's up, people? I'm Xogue here on the second channel with a game called Scrap Mechanic. Now, I realize that everybody and their mother are all playing this game because of the new survival mode that just came out pretty recently. But you know what? This game is right up my alley. I love to invent things. I love to create things. I love to build bases. I like to explore. I like to do all the things that this game offers. So we're going to do it too. And this guy right here is our guy, right? I look nothing like this guy. He looks so much better looking than I do, but that's okay. He also has some really crummy clothes. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into this, play a game called Xogueverse, I suppose. And we're going to see what we get into. Now, I've seen a little bit about this game. I played it a little bit just to kind of get a little bit of a feel so you guys don't have to see the same beginnings that everybody's doing, and I can kind of skip some of the more boring parts of it without sacrificing too much. But yeah, we're going to go ahead in here, and we're going to do what we do. Can you maybe load? No, that'd be great. It'd be fantastic. Please? All right, so here we are at our crashed ship thing place. Now, like I said, I do know a little bit about the beginning of this, just kind of what we're supposed to do with these things, such as grabbing buckets, putting out the fire that's in our base. I know how to pick things up. I know how to farm. I know how to do all the basic stuff that they basically show you here in the beginning. So, you know, it's kind of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and put out all the fires. I'm going to get crafting, and we're going to get ready to leave soon because there's not much reason to stay around here after you craft your first batch of wheels and stuff and kind of gather a few crops and stuff. Yeah, super unfortunate that nighttime is so dark and there's no way to brighten it, but here's our vehicle. I went ahead and I got a bunch of stuff. There's a little POI over there that we could have I went in and I kind of ransacked to get a little more metal for what we needed. Obviously chopped down a tree. There used to be a tree right here. Actually, I think the stump is still here. I didn't remove the stump. Yep, there we go. Hello. Hello, Mr. Stump. But what we need to do now is just connect it all. And the biggest way to do that is, bam, you have one of the bearings there, one of the bearings here. You got to twist these because for whatever reason they start backwards. Turning left goes right and going right goes left. It's really stupid, but whatever. And then this guy right here will actually power. It'll turn the generator on whenever we're in our seat. So we want to do that. And then fuel. And I know a lot of you already know this stuff, but just in case, I'm going a quick recap as I connect these bits. Just so you know, people who don't know can kind of learn a little bit. Yeah. And now the wheels, you always want to double check the wheels. The way I see it, I always pay attention to the top one. If you pay attention to the top arrow, it'll tell you which way you're going to go. And I pay attention to the top arrow as if I'm going forward, basically. So if I push forward, the top arrow says I'll go that way, which is the direction I want to go into. So that kind of works out for us. And as far as this is, you still pay attention to the top arrow. I just make sure everything goes right. And you're pretty much good, really. Whatever. Anyway, so this thing is really, really bad, but you know, I mean, it's a thing. It's our first little thing, so it should give us a little bit of mobility. We're going to go ahead and move. I didn't actually show you, but there was a storage thing in here that I picked it up and I grabbed it. I grabbed as much as I could from our little shed over there. I kind of got all the blocks and everything. I got everything out of here, or most things out of here. There's probably a couple things left. Oh yeah, okay. Definitely want to get the switch and the headlight. Forgot about those. Might as well. I don't know what they're used for, but sure. We'll get a bunch of this stuff too if we have room for it. Cardboard blocks. I don't know, but sure. I kind of forgot. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Yes. And yes, Ducky. Yeah, Ducky. I forgot about some of these things that I really kind of wanted to keep. I can't grab that stuff. There's probably some more stuff in... I can't grab you? Okay. You? No. 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 Okay. All right. Nope. Plant? Sure. Calendar? No room. Inventory full. Yeah, I thought so. Do I want the plant or do I want the calendar? Or do I want other plant? Or do I want more toilet paper? I don't. Yeah, whatever. For whatever reason, toilet paper doesn't stack. Okay, that's enough for me. We don't really need the other stuff. This other stuff is just kind of funny, kind of bring it with you for whatever reason, kind of a thing. We do have a headlight, as you can see down there. It's a little not. I wouldn't really call it a headlight, dude. I'm stuck. You're terrible. So bad. This thing is ridiculously bad. Okay, we're moving though. We're moving. Now we've already gone inside of that big tower thing there. So we're not going to stop there. We're going to go to the next one and see what kind of goodies we can find. But again, you guys have seen some of the beginning looting. I'm going to go in. I'm going to kill stuff. I'm going to, I'm going to peel the arms of the robots that drop and collect the bits that I see in there. But really nothing else. Not too much special. I will have to drop some things, I think, because our inventory is full for obvious reasons. But we'll just collect some stuff, and we'll just kind of see how it goes, because this is going to be a very slow process getting on to our next point. Come on. You can make it. You can make it up the hill just a bit more. There we go. Good. Okay. So now that we're up the hill, we came from over there. We came from over here. That was that big building where we got the power master battery thing for our ship, and then we came down the hill, and that's the building we just looted and passed. So now we're on our way, moving on to theoretically the next place, though I am going to go get something real quick. Don't move, okay? You're pretty bad. I've been placing things on the outside of this thing just to get them out of my inventory so I can carry more. It's a pretty decent way to actually get rid of stuff without actually needing to make chests. Chests are good. Don't get me wrong. Chests are fantastic. But they're not the easiest thing to make early game, so it's kind of one of those deals. There it is. So I kind of want to keep an eye out. I don't know if I have any room for more honey. Do I have more? Okay, that means I already had some in my inventory. But yeah, do I have corn? Do I have room for corn? I have a little bit of room for corn, but not a whole lot, I suppose. I'm probably going to fill up pretty well. Okay. Sometimes the corn goes like in the ground and you can't actually see it. Kind of like that. Like it's invisible. It's invisible corn. So I'm like holding right click, just waving my thing back and forth. There we go. Now we got a little bit of room here. All right, inventory full. I don't need the last bit. That's fine. Corn isn't super spectacularly important, so we'll be okay without it. But anyway, we're moving on. I'm working on cliff thing that for some reason I didn't notice was there. I'm lost. Where'd I? This way. This way? This way. Hey, buddy. Hey, I need to put you like an alarm on you or something. Anyway, yeah, I found an extra broken wheel. Like, we're probably never going to use it, but I figured just in case I want it for some strange reason. But anyway, yeah, we're on our way now to, I don't know, somewhere. We're just going down the road, and hopefully we're going to find something good. There's a craft building that allows you to make a better craft bot and stuff. I think it's usually close by, but we'll find out. I don't see the big wrench overhead yet, so we'll see how far we have to go to get to it, maybe? I don't know. I kind of want to stop at some of these buildings to loot them on the way, but at the same time, I don't have any more inventory room, so I'll have to come back later or something. We're going to be going pretty strong, getting an exploratory vehicle, trying to get some chests and mining and all this other good stuff too. At some point, hopefully later this episode, I'll have some kind of an exploratory vessel going at some, yeah. But more. Oh, am I going to flip? Oh, almost flipped. I will almost stop. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, I got to find something else to put on my thing here. Yep, you can go right there, and that'll let me get more honeycomb stuff. But anyway, you get the idea. You know what I'm doing. I'm just going to try to find some stuff and get somewhere decent. Hello, bees. Don't mind me. I'm just stealing your honey. Yeah, are we good? Oh, there's more. Here we go. I think we're good. Chugging along, and here we go. That's the building I was looking for. Seems like our area is fairly nice as well. It's not a terrible thing. For those that don't know, these worlds are pre-generated, like procedurally generated or whatever. They're not the same all over. That's a pretty cool looking broken down tree thing up over there on the hill. And a lot of people think that they are. That's the tree that I was talking about. We're going to go check that out because I've never seen anything like that before. But then again, I'm brand new to the game, so it makes sense I'd never seen anything like it before. But a lot of people think that there are the same maps everywhere because they see these buildings, and these buildings are exactly the same. Same layout and everything. So people are like, oh, it must be the same map. It's not. It's not the same map. It's totally different. It's just the buildings are the same. And people get that mixed up. But anyway, yeah, so here we are. Yep. That's always fun. Never happened. Never happened. This is terrible. We really need to work on some new wheels and stuff. So the power cell for this guy, this new place is actually up in here, as well as we got some beds in this place as well. Stop. Open. These doors are heavy. Okay. I was about to say, don't close on me, man. I don't know if I can get out if you close. All right. So bam. And now we have our respawn point is saved in there. Can we pick you up? We can't pick you up. I don't think we can pick up anything in here, but that's okay. Now, in this center room over here, this is where one of the baddies is. Bink! Hey, buddy! Dude, open the door, man. Oh, can I, like... Oh, it does open both ways, so that works. Oh, that kind of opens both ways. I think they did that just because some people do, like, lock themselves in or something. And they're like, no, I can't get out. I can't get out. That kind of a deal. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Ouch. Those guys really hurt, especially in close quarters. I hate fighting them in close quarters because you always take damage. You can't really back up very well. You know? It's really hard to back up and stuff. But anyway, so as soon as we get in here, it should be in this room. Yeah, here it is. Do I have room for this? Of course I don't. What can I place down? Or, I can eat no, there's 3 carrots. What exactly can we put? I mean, we could just place something down temporarily, I guess. I don't really need that, though, really. It's going to be a while before we have, like, a cookbot or anything to make that stuff a thing. I don't know any other way to use that stuff except for a cookbot, which I never actually got. So I don't even know if that's actually how you do it. All I know is that you can't eat them like that. So they have to be cooked. And there's a thing called a cookbot. So I'm assuming you kind of combine those two things together. And there you go. Oh, it's a flower. I thought it was a bad guy over there or something. Anyway, so yeah, we're good to go in this area. I'm about to put the battery thingamajig into the slot place over here. And we can do something like this, number 8, and go kablam. And yay, everything is powered. And this guy right here is the good old scrap bot, regular guy that we had. We already had access to. And this guy allows us to craft the craft bot, the better one. I need 6 more of these guys and 3 more of those guys. So we need to go out and adventure a little bit. I need to go exploring a little bit more so we can make that craft bot. Though we're about to get one of the circuit boards from this guy. Hey, buddy, how's it going? So we're going to take a look at the area, see what we have available to us, and then we can kind of figure out exactly how we want to do things and see what we want to build and where. That's a rock in the middle. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a rock right here. That's kind of cool too. You know, one of the most satisfying things in any game, not just here, this game just allows you to do it to a pretty extreme degree. For some reason, I really love just dismantling entire buildings. Like, just tearing the whole thing down and turning it from what it was into literally nothing. And then at the same time, of course, I can salvage all of the supplies. And I'm piling all of these things up just in case I feel like I have a need. Like, this texture right here could be used for, like, maybe a garage door or something. This guy, I don't know what that could be used for. But maybe if we were trying to design a certain type of building, then we could use these types. And I really like, I'm actually going to bring these guys back with me, the awnings. I like the awnings here, especially the blue. What? There's a blue. I thought there was a blue one somewhere. I could be wrong. I don't know. It might be in here somewhere. But yeah, I just really love these kinds of things because a lot of what I'm going to do in here, I'm going to try to make it as visually appealing as I can. Because I feel like that's a big part of a lot of games. Is just if you're just going to make it ugly, then what's the point? But anyway, I'm still having my fun here, just dismantling everything and kind of piling up all the resources over here to the edge. Can I put that on the... Yep, totally. Hard work pays off. Totally does, man. Totally does. And there we go. I have turned an entire building into a yard sale. Here we go. There it is. I was about to say, what happened? What's going on? It just didn't. Okay. Anyway, so here it is. We're going to move this guy. I've been collecting a lot of stuff. I've been going around because I had to get the components that I needed for this. So, of course, I'm not going to pass things up. We have a lot of honey things in our area, which is fantastic because that means a lot of wheels. We now definitely have enough of those to fix up this guy and get him on better wheels. And I also found a bunch of cotton as well. I found a cotton area, so we're good to go there. I can even upgrade the seat as well. And, of course, we have a whole lot of this stuff for the cow milks and everything that, that we want to get done. But yeah, so I want to move this guy somewhere. I guess we can just put him up there against the wall here. I'm gonna have to move that stuff, but that's okay. We'll give you center stage over here, buddy. Hold on, let's put you down like there for now, and we'll move you guys out of the way, just for the moment, just for the minute. Okay, you're gonna have this whole thing. This is gonna be your stage. Okay. You're going to have full access to everything up there, all right? Eventually, you're going to have something else up there with you. But for now, not so much. Anyway, so now that we have this guy, I do want to check out the wheels. So metal and wood. I can do the wood, no problem. I think I can get the metal, too. So we should be good to go to get some of these wheels. I don't know if we should get the big wheels or the little ones. I don't know. It requires a bunch more wood. The wood I am not worried about. We have lots and lots of wood, okay? Now, this does have to be converted down into the better wood, but it's possible to do. We can get this guy. It takes 20 of them to make 10. So, really, I have like 8 stacks. So, I'll go down to like 4 stacks of the good wood. So, that's not a problem to do any of the wood stuff at the moment. So I don't know. It's only twice. I don't know. The big wheels are kind of huge though, man. I think we're going to do the small ones. Now we're going to do, I don't know. We'll probably do like 2 of each. I have a design in mind for an exploratory vehicle. Okay. Something that I want to get to. And I think it's going to be really, really good. But it's going to take a little bit to craft because I got to make the wheels. I got to make the body. We're going to do a little bit of metal work as well. But I think it'll be okay. I may have to make a pit stop and make a miner first, but there's a lot of stuff around the area to mine out as well. So we're going to have metal for a while before we have to start going out in huge areas to find more. We'll be pretty good on metal for a little while. But anyway, let me get to grinding out some of this other stuff, make some wheels, make some components, fix up our little guy here. And once we have a much better vehicle, I'll bring it back and show it to you. All right, so the vehicle is just about done. There are a few changes that I definitely want to make. It's really dark. It's hard to see. Namely, of course, making the better generator and seat. But as far as the actual layout goes, as you can see, this is a little off center. The front of this is supposed to be extended just a little bit more so that the engine is actually, it looks centered in this little cubby here. And some of the materials I used, in this case, I used a lot of wood. This is actually supposed to be other metal or silver-ish blocks. But I don't have metal or silver blocks to use at the moment, so I can't really do that. But I think it looks pretty good with the regular old refined wood. I say refined wood because it's not scrap wood. It's actually wood block 1. But I think it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Obviously, it'll look a lot better with the better generator and stuff. I'm not sure how well this is actually going to work, but we should be able to crank this all the way up as far as power is concerned. And I'm hoping that we get enough like gas on the road to keep this guy stocked up long term. But we should be. Oh, I didn't adjust this the right way. I forgot to bloop. Did you rotate? Or did I think I rotated this. I think it was supposed to be rotated. Those guys are not actually to be controlled. It's just these guys. Okay, so those are going there. Left? Left is not the right way. Right, okay. Yeah, they both need to be flipped. You and... Nope. You. There we go. Here. There we go. So, it is a very wide vehicle, which I'm okay with at the moment. I mean, it is what it is. But the reason it is so wide is because we're going to have storages. I'm going to have two of the small storages on each side, on each of these platforms. Obviously, we don't have the metal or the other materials for those, but that'll be a thing in the future. And another reason for this is because when you're taking turns at higher speeds, the vehicles like to tilt and turn. So now it's a lot more resistant to the flipping. It doesn't flip nearly as easily, even at a bit of a higher speed. It'll still flip, mind you. It will still flip, but it won't flip nearly as much or nearly as easily. There's 3 more gasoline right there. But anyway, I didn't realize it has a drawn on gas gauge or something. I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's great. Anyway, so you get the idea. I'm just gonna go out and we're gonna see what we can find. I'm gonna go on an expedition. My inventory is kind of crowded. I want to go back and put the wood down. I don't want to carry this wood on me. I'll probably put these guys down as well. And the corn is going to come with us because the first cow we meet, I'm going to feed all of it to it and get the milk. But yeah, hopefully we get enough food to sustain us. We have a bit of a head start on that department. But yeah, we should be good. And it's becoming daytime. Perfect. I hope you're hungry, dude, because I have a lot of corn for you to eat. Well, our Explorer vehicle is complete. I went ahead and expanded the front like I was mentioning. So that's now good to go. We also have all the storages. These little pieces weren't in the design, the wood bits. I'm not sure if I like them or not, but they're there because it seemed pretty empty with nothing in between the chests. And it was just kind of, they're hanging off a little bit. I don't know, it's a little weird. So I tried to do something just to fill in the gaps, make it feel a little bit more normal. But we've got everything replaced. Everything's upgraded, no more scrap stuff. And I have been very, very busy basically gathering supplies. Nothing but gathering. And as you can see, I like these chains. I'm not sure why or what we're going to use them for, but I have a bunch of them and I didn't want to get rid of them, and I did want to collect them. I don't know. We're going to use them for something. I have a lot of the honeycomb thing, beeswax or whatever. There's quite a bit of it there. We're pretty much good to go there. And these guys, we got a bunch of these. We got a bunch of these. I mean, we're pretty good. I even have the more corn, even though I just fed everything we did have to the cows. And we have a bunch of the milk, and this is after using quite a bit of it, actually. Really, again, I think it's because it's potatoes. I think if you plant potatoes, it must be because I was planting some potatoes. Because potatoes are, I guess they're the ammunition, right? They're ammunition for the spud gun, which I plan on getting at some point. I have no idea how to do that, but we're going to work on it. And I'm guessing that's why we've been getting these. I've been avoiding the any significant farms for now because, as you can see, I mean, I have plenty of food. I don't have to worry about food, really. As long as you're not building your farms too big, you're good to go. Eventually, we will build a massive farm and actually do the whole defense of the robots and blah, 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 tower defense style stuff. But right now, I don't want to focus on that. I'd like to focus on progress and, building machines and things to do what I want them to do. And it's kind of going to be one of those deals for now. But for some reason, I guess it's because we have potatoes. I keep getting targeted. But anyway, whatever. It's not that hard to take them out. I'll just have to not plant potatoes next time. Probably won't even plant anything. I have like 3 stacks of tomatoes and carrots. And you saw how much milk I have, so we're good to go. Anyway, so this would be our next task, right? We want to get mining and get some stone and, yeah, some stone and metal. All right, so these things are not the easiest to farm. Now, I have a couple ideas on how to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to. We're going to have to do a rudimentary drill initially, just something basic, just to give us enough metal to actually do some more sophisticated methods. But there's a lot of metal in the area. It's all relatively close. Like there's a stack there, there's a stack there, there's like 2 more stacks over there somewhere. I don't even know exactly where. There's a couple over in that direction. I'm sure there's more really, really close by that we probably just look around and see like 4 or 5 stacks of it. But it is what it is. I mean, it's really, really close. So I want to kind of experiment with it to see if I can figure out the best way to harvest this stuff. Now, I'm sure online they've probably come along and figured out the best way to do this kind of thing. But I like to come up with my own method. I like my own method of harvesting this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. I've already given it a couple shots, but we're gonna give it more shots. I have an idea. It's going to be very, very difficult, probably resource intensive. But if we can get the machine to do it, it'll be very, very good. If I can figure out exactly how to do it. But anyway, that's probably not going to be in this episode. I have a feeling that's going to take quite a long time, and I'm going to do a lot of designing off camera in between episodes. So if you're eager to see a new design, make sure you come on back. Also, thumbs up, like button if you like my little explorer, my little rover. It's a minimalist design. Usually my preferred method. I like the minimalist. I don't like the, go over the top with these things. But, it is what it is. But yeah, if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps.